morning, good afternoon, good evening. Greetings to you from wherever you're watching from or whatever the time is there. My name is Annabelle Benson. I am your Hospitality Edge coach, bringing to you today a topic I titled Professionalism Under Pressure. If you know the hospitality industry, you will know that pressure is one thing that we always face. Hospitality Edge is a platform that brings to you ideas, skills, knowledge, just generally everything you need to know about the hospitality industry. And even if your industry or organization doesn't fall under the hospitality industry, but you handle guests, you handle clients, you handle customers, or you're a customer yourself, I can assure you that you will learn a lot from the tips that we share here. Like I said earlier, pressure is one thing that we face a lot in the hospitality industry. Even when you're checking in a guest, when you're taking bookings online or via a phone call, when you're trying to take guest order or prepare guests' meals. In whatever form, pressure is something that hospitality staff or hospitality people need to know how to handle effectively. So, what happens to us most times is that when we're under pressure, we then tend to not be professional. So it's easy to tell how professional someone is when they are under pressure. Here I said professionalism isn't tested when things are calm. Professionalism is tested when things go wrong, like when it seems like everything has gone wrong. This topic is very important to every hospitality staff to take note of because you must be professional at all times in all situations. So, what is professionalism under pressure? That's when you stay calm when others are panicking, when you stay calm when situations are difficult, when you have to maintain courtesy even when the guest is being difficult, when you have to make smart decisions quickly, that's on the spur of the moment, that's professionalism under pressure. When you have to protect the brand even when emotions are going high. I'm speaking from experience. I've had situations where I was under the pressure of life, but I had to maintain demure, I had to maintain courtesy, I had to maintain a smile even when things were going wrong. So here I listed some common pressure situations in hospitality industry. For instance, when you have an overbooked hotel, or when guests are waiting for you for check-in or check-out, and maybe when rooms are not ready, or when you take double bookings, or when you have system downtime, maybe your software or your system is down and a guest is waiting on you. There's also a situation where, for the restaurant angle, where guests have to wait for long for their orders to be ready, maybe because there's a challenge going on in the kitchen, or maybe there's order mix up, or maybe your microwave packs up, your gas has an issue, something, and then there's a frustrated customer at the other end of the line blasting you and blasting your life. You need to know what to do. Remember that pressure, take note of the fact that pressure does not excuse rudeness. You cannot say I was rude because I was under pressure. Pressure demands leadership. Pressure demands emotional intelligence. Pressure demands professionalism. So here I listed out 7 ways to stay professional under pressure. Like I said earlier, hospitality industry is one place where you face pressure like never before. Talking from experience, and I know you that is watching this has experienced this before. So the first thing to do to stay professional under pressure is control your tone. Be mindful of your tone. If you maintain a polite tone, then you have a less angry customers. Here I said that customers react more to your tone than your words. I used to tell my staff that you can be politely rude in the sense that you can be sternly saying something to a guest, but you're saying it in the sweetest voice ever, and the person is not reading what you're saying. The person is reading your voice, your tone, and how you're saying it. So slow down your speech at this time. Lower your voice. Be very conscious about it. This is not the time to or you want to shout. There's a tendency to want to say, "Oh, God, I'm working on it, ma, I'm working on it, sir, I'm working on it." No, this is the time to slow down your speech. Lower your voice, or if possible, not talk at all, especially when you know that you're already handling the situation. So the first point is control your tone first. The second point is separate the problem from the person. There are people that will come at you blasting you. There are people that will come at you talking to you so rudely. But if you really look at what they are complaining about, you know that they have a very valid point, right? So another way to maintain professionalism under pressure is that you separate the problem from the person. Leave the way the person is talking, leave the way the person is behaving, and focus on this problem that the person has and try to help the person fix the problem. Do you understand? And also remember that this person is not addressing you because it's you. This person is addressing you because you're the one to fix the problem that the person had. You don't want to fix the problem that the person has. What it means is that if that problem wasn't there, the person will probably not have to talk to you about it. So separate the problem from the person. The third point is practice these three response formula here. I said acknowledge, assure, and act. Three A's. A. Acknowledge, assure, and act. Acknowledging is saying you're sorry for the inconvenience. You're sorry for how this problem makes the guest feels. You acknowledge the problem. Then you assure the person. You can use languages like we're going to sort this out. Just give me a few minutes. If it's something that even is overboard, it's over you, it's over your purview. You can reach out to your supervisor at that point. So you can use words that we're going to sort this out immediately. I'm on the call with my supervisor. I've just put out a mail across to my supervisor. I've just done this across my supervisor. I've just done that across my supervisor. Just give me a few minutes. Then act. Be seen to be acting. Do you know that sometimes it's just a skill between me and you? Even when you know that you're not necessarily doing anything, just to make these guests feel good. Maybe when you know that it's not something that you can actually do anything about. But if you explain to these guests that there's nothing I can do about it, in fact, they'll rain down thunder. Just act. Be seen to be doing something towards that problem. If it's a call, if it's a mail, something. Do you understand? So be seen to be doing something. The fourth point is think solution at that point, not excuses. Excuses escalate tension. This thing happened because our system was down. This thing happened because my boss is not around. No, that's not what the guest wants to hear at that time. The guest wants to hear solutions. The guest wants to hear something like, I'm working on it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've seen where the issue is. I will handle it. Oh, I've just reported it to my boss. What you say matters a lot. So don't give excuses. Give solution. Pressure exposes whether you're a solution focused person or you're a problem focused person. Some of us are problem focused person. When a situation is before us, we're looking for excuses instead of handling the issue at hand. The fifth point is support your team. Under pressure, I wrote here that under pressure, avoid blaming anyone, communicate clearly to everyone, step in where needed, and lead by example. This is for someone in a leadership position. Now, this is not the time to say, these my people, they are not okay. Take responsibility for it. That's what makes you a leader. Then communicate clearly so that the people that are helping you solve this problem actually understand what the problem is so that they can tackle it effectively. Then step in where needed. Sometimes you can let them handle it, but if you feel that this is something that you need to handle, then please step in. Don't let them struggle when you can easily step in. And then lead by example because everybody's watching. Do you understand? A calm team leader creates a calm environment. That's what I wrote here. And the next point is manage your body language, even when you're stressed. You see, part of professionalism under pressure is your body language. How are you acting? That's not the time to roll your eyes. That's not the time to sigh. That's not the time to hiss and do. That's not the time to put your hand on your waist as though this person have killed me. No, that's not the time. Maintain good eye contact, right? Avoid rolling your eyes and be careful what you do with your body so that you don't send the wrong signals of rudeness or unprofessionalism. The next point here is reset quickly after a conflict. Don't let one difficult guest ruin your entire day and ruin your next interaction. Some of us are used to this thing. You just dealt with a difficult guest and then the next guest comes up to you and you're like, wow, or you're frowning. The next guest might be the most polite, calm guest you've ever set your eyes on, and then you're going to pour the frustration of the rude guest on the person. We do this a lot. So calm down. I wrote here, I said take 10 seconds, breathe, reset, smile again, and continue. Professionalism is just being consistent with being polite. You have to be consistent at all times. You have to be consistent at all times. I hope that these points that I've mentioned benefit somebody today because like I said in the beginning of this video, pressure is something that we all face, whether as a hospitality person or any other industry you find yourself. There are times when pressure, imagine an agbero that is loading a tout, that is loading bags in the park. He faces pressure when people come with more bags than they should travel with. That's already pressure. You don't even expect an agbero to be professional, but I've met touts that are professionals. Like even while they're packing that thing, everybody's shouting at them. They won't even talk. They are focused on getting the problem solved. And when they are done, you even be excited and you dash them money. So you must learn to maintain professionalism no matter how much pressure you are. And I hope with these few points of mine, which I've shared here, which is 1, control your tone. 2, separate the problem from the person. 3, practice the 3 steps the three-step response formula that I wrote here. I said acknowledge the problem, assure this guest, and make sure you're acting. Acknowledge, assure, and act. The next point is think solutions, not excuses. The next point is support your team. This is for the team leader. The next point is manage your body language. Be careful how your body is moving and what your body is saying. Your body could be saying a different thing when your mind and your mouth is saying a different thing. Then reset quickly after any conflict. Do not allow the issue you had with the previous guest affect your interaction with the next guest. Take a breather. Remember, professionalism is consistency. You don't stop being professional. A professional is a professional anytime. I hope these points have, will be of good use to you watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Please share. A friend, somebody will need to learn a lot from the tips that we share. Somebody will need to benefit from the tips that we share here and be an amazing professional. Till we see next time. Bye.